All right, another Crossroads podcast with my homie James LaFountain. What's up, brother? What's up this
Yes,
week?
sir. What up?
What's that?
What up?
I've
This
always
week.
wanted to make a parody of that.
Right.
Have
It's
you
coming
seen
back
have you seen all those different was that commercials?
like from back in the day.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Did you see the old lady one?
I don't know.
Where it's like instead of like the young guys watching the football game, it's like a bunch of old ladies.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
There's a few different ones, but we'll have to
Yeah.
recreate it one day.
Mm-hmm.
So what's up? You got some news in your world, right? You said you got a job or something recently?
Yep. Just got hired. Should be starting on the 3rd after the new year.
Nice. Well, that's cool. You got some time to,
Yeah,
you know, get ready for it.
for sure.
You've
Yeah.
done concrete work. You said you're doing concrete now?
I've done a little bit. Yeah. I'm not exactly sure what we're doing. I told him, I was like, yeah, I have some concrete experience, but not a whole lot, like laying it. And he's like, yeah, you guys won't be laying it. I think they're making like some basements or some shit. Yeah,
Oh, really?
it's up at the airport. So it's a pretty big job, man.
You'll probably help with the prepping
Most
and
likely.
stuff like that. Like
Hmm.
I would, just I've never done concrete work, but I want to learn because I want to build skate parks out of concrete too.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because there's nothing like concrete. There, you don't hit the ramp.
Hmm.
You know what I mean?
Right.
There's not that little like knock
For sure.
smooth. That
I mean,
that would be
I
cool
think
to
that'd be
work.
fun.
Build like a bowl
Yeah,
and
dude.
like, dude, you went to the construction of that skate park in Great Falls, right?
When it was being built.
Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah,
That
dude.
shit
And the
was
roller
dope.
skater guy, we talked about him.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, dude. So one day we, I have no experience at all with concrete because I envision when we do get this community center, I'm like, I'm gonna need to lay a nice, good flat area
Hmm.
for skating, like roller skating and
Right.
even flat ground skating, 'cause that's coming back too.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. The one thing that I did was it was called shotcrete.
Oh, you
So
would shoot it
yeah, it was straight
against like
out.
a wall.
Yep, it was straight out of the truck with this big ass hose that was like heavy as fuck, and it was some pressure coming out of that thing. That was
I
pretty
bet some
hard.
people have actually died.
Dude, I almost died
Not
on
to
that
just.
job.
Oh, really?
Yeah, dude, that shit was not like my boss was a jackass. There's this one time we had this big like fucking big ass generator on a trailer,
Mm-hmm.
and some I don't know, it wasn't like secured safe, and the thing fucking broke off the truck while they're trying to move it, and it was still connected to the hose, and the fucking it just like went started going down the hill, and then it like started stretching out that hose, and then it fucking broke, and like that end connecting piece like just went flying right by us, dude. It was fucking
Dude.
sketchy.
Oh man. I was talking
Yeah,
to you about Kronos, right? He had a near-death experience on a job. I talked to him on here.
right.
Um, wait, was yours like? Oh, wait, it wasn't shrapnel. What were you shooting out?
So it was like the metal connecting part of the tube.
Oh,
Or
dude,
no, it was the I don't know what it was actually. I can't remember.
it happened so fast, probably.
But it wasn't
How
like
that construction shit is, dude. It all happens so fast that like
straight up.
you can't like a lot of people don't even realize they're hurt or it just
Yeah.
happens so fast.
Yep. Yep.
Mm.
Shit's
So
pretty
yeah,
crazy. But this is a big job. It's like a big corporate job, so
right.
I had to fill out like a fucking stack of paper, so they're pretty hopefully, they're on top of their shit.
Oh, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, Even corporations, there's idiots.
Oh, for sure. Yep.
But yeah, well, that'd be cool to learn some more,
Hmm.
get more experience with concrete, because I
Straight up.
do envision doing some of that one day. I want to, in a skate park mainly, but one day I do want to build stuff, and it is good learning all those skills and trades, man.
Oh yeah. Yep.
I don't even know. I mean, I feel like that's how you get the training is by getting a job in that field.
Yeah. I mean, some people like you can go to
College for
whatever.
it?
Yeah, they have
You have
schools
some
and like,
schools for them, yeah.
yep, you get certified and shit.
My dad always did concrete,
Yeah.
like my whole life, and dude, motherfucker said he was working on. I don't know. He might be pulling my leg, and they might kill me if I say this, but he was like telling me at one point. He's like, yeah, he was working down in Arizona, or
Right.
no, down in New Mexico or something, and he was like, yeah, I was working on Area 51 building runways,
Mhm.
and I was like, what? Shut the fuck up, Dad.
Right.
He's like, no, I'm serious. Like, we were
Yeah.
probably just both just like toasted.
Right.
And it sounds like a dad story, right?
Yeah.
And next thing you know, he'd be like, yeah, I was getting drunk with the aliens. And no.
Right.
He's like, where the
No
hell you
shit.
think you came from? No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, I think you told me
But
that before.
yeah, dude, I mean, that'd be cool. I would like to
Fuck yeah.
go to Area 51. Would you ever want to try and get in there, dude? If we could meet some people,
It'd be
meet the
cool
right
just to
people.
even go outside, you know?
I would do that too, but it would be cool to be like, yo, all I did was befriended Joe Rogan, and then
Right.
he linked me up with this guy
Yeah.
who apparently builds spaceships or something. I don't know.
No shit.
Dude, I heard
Yeah, dude.
Tom DeLonge, the punk rock guy,
Mm-hmm.
be making fucking spaceships or time machines or something, dude.
Yeah, he's pretty out there, man. I don't know what to think about him. I haven't
I,
like listened to a lot of his. I think he was on the Joe Rogan podcast.
that's how I heard about his. He was talking about public time travel
Right.
in like 2035.
Well, who knows?
Never know, dude. Well, the way they talk about it is like kind of similar to, I guess not similar to the metaverse, but they say it's more like just traveling into a different timeline in the multiverse, basically.
Right.
Like where it's like you can't actually move backwards or forwards in your timeline or something. I don't
Mm-hmm.
know. So
Weird.
I don't know, but speaking of timelines, I can't believe we're getting over this year, dude.
I know, dude.
I'm pretty stoked. You got a whole new life coming.
Yeah.
You got a new job, new place right now.
Yep. It's definitely different. I actually went to the apartments the other day where I just moved out of.
Mhm.
Because I was trying to get some mail because I still get some mail sent there for whatever reason.
Oh, right. You
It
did
was
your
kind of
change though, right?
no, I haven't. I've been meaning to, but I figured because when I was moving out, he was asking for my forwarding address, so I figured he would just be sending me shit or at least holding on to it. But I guess not. So I had to go there and fucking talk to the maintenance guy, and he like went and knocked on the door because there's already somebody living there, you know, at my old
Mhm.
apartment. So she came down and she's like, "Oh yeah, we just moved in, so I haven't checked the mail yet." And yeah.
What? How was that? Kind of
I,
weird.
it was kind of well, it would have been different, but that maintenance guy he was just like standing there, just like watching her, you know, like get her mail. And I'm like, all right, well, she was kind of cute though, and she's all tatted up and shit, had like tats on her face and shit.
You're like, baby, I'm moving back in.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, straight up.
uh, dude, that's rad. Yeah, I mean, God, it's so weird though. Moving is weird. I don't know what to think. Like I said, after Christmas, this place will be like up for sale on the market. So it's just like this weird feeling of like I don't really know what to expect. But
Well, I mean, yeah, just probably just keep it in mind, and I'm sure they'll still give you enough time to move out and all that.
Oh yeah, for sure. Like everything will be all good. It's just moving is weird, and it kind of sucks.
Straight up.
Moving actually sucks. Like moving your stuff.
I was gonna say the opposite.
Oh,
Like the moving the stuff really isn't the worst part for me. Is just like the fucking the chaos. That
yeah,
sucks. For me, it sucked because I was like, what do I want to put in storage? What do I want to keep with me? What am I
right.
trying to get rid of? And then yeah, just no matter what, it sucks.
Yeah, I mean, getting a moving truck and like having to load up and do that all.
Yeah.
It's not that bad of a racket, but I just don't want to move in the snow. So
Oh,
we'll
for sure.
we'll see.
Yep.
I had to drive that truck in the snow.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, this is my life, dude. I don't know why shit like this happens to me. Where when I first bought my truck, my old Ford, it was my first truck I'd ever bought, and the dude I was working with, who was a hothead in construction, you know,
Mm-hmm.
his truck broke down. So I was like, oh yeah. Luckily, I had my truck, and we had this job like out of town where I actually had to leave my house for like 2 weeks or something like that,
Right.
which was different. I never did that much,
Yep.
and it was just winter hit in Montana, and I got my truck, new truck. It's an old used truck. Up this like treacherous like mountain roads and like four low, and I'm driving and my superior is in the passenger seat,
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just fucking anxious as shit
Oh yeah.
because I'm
Fuck.
like, God, this dude's like, he's kind of my buddy, like he's my friend, but he does have kind of a short fuse.
Yeah.
And
That would
uh,
suck.
I know, and I'm just like the young guy,
Right.
like 5 or something years younger, so
Yep.
you know how it is.
Yeah, man. I That's one good thing about this type of job is I mean, at least for now, it's same place every day. Fucking it's a big job. Yeah, like I said, it's at the airport, so it's
Oh, the same job every day because it's a big
right.
gig you have. Like it's
Yeah.
oh, you're working on a runway for the airport?
It's not the runway. It's I'm not there must just be building some other buildings out there or something.
Yeah, they're fuck, dude. I don't know what it's like out here, but when down in LA, I just
Hmm.
remember it seemed like at least what I would hear from people, they're like, it's just always construction.
Oh yeah.
They're just always doing construction.
Hmm.
That's just
Well, I'm surprised they're doing this type of shit right now, you know?
in the winter,
Yeah.
because usually in the winter with concrete, they're like, we ain't working. It's too cold.
Well, that's how it was because the first time I was doing the shotcrete, we were
Hmm.
making this big reinforcing wall for the Walmart that was being built in Polson.
Hmm.
So like originally it was just this huge hill, and then they like cut out part of it, and then we had to put up this big reinforcing wall. But that was through the winter, and at the end of the day, it would just put huge tarps over it.
Mm.
Oh, that's what that shit was. It was a heater for the water because they
Mm.
have these big hoses with heated water that would keep the
Right.
concrete warm. That was the thing that fucking went flying down the hill and the pipe disconnected and went flying. That's what it was.
Whoa.
But yeah, it was not fun.
Dude, that's another reason why I was like, dude, I don't think I'm actually like I like to get in there and like learn and do some construction, but I'm kind of like, look, I'm not actually the best
Right.
or the most knowledgeable about some of the things that in my mind I'm like, fuck, if you do something wrong with operating this piece of machinery, this big ass piece of machinery, you can
Yep.
go fucking way wrong.
Yeah. Straight up.
And but hey, man, some people they're cut out for it and they're designed for it. And props
Yeah.
to them.
I mean, I don't think I am, man. Like Not that at least. I like carpentry and framing and shit. That's pretty
Yeah, for
cool.
sure. And you're good at that. I seen that porch you built.
Yeah, I like it, man. I mean, it's not rocket science, and it's not fucking like super grueling, but it is actual work, But yeah,
Yeah, true that.
I like it.
But I want to get into building ramps one day. Yeah, build some
Straight up.
skateboard ramps. That'd be super dope. And
Hmm.
one day it'll be cool when we can actually work on this art installment
Yeah.
and be like create weird things. You know,
Fuck yeah.
I want to create interactive things.
See, that's what I think is cool. Like, I mean, like building houses and shit is cool.
Hmm.
Just that, like you're saying, just to have that skill. But I always thought it was dope when you see shit like that, like installations. Like you do have to hire people to come in with fucking, like carpentry experience and shit, just to put some of the facades together and shit like that. Like
Right.
I think that would be fun.
Yeah, dude. Well, I mean, if you're around in the area and stuff and are not busy or when it comes down to building stuff, and if I have the funding once I get the Crossroads Community Center, I told you that I started doing the paperwork though, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so
Yep.
in the process of learning how to do this type of stuff that's like the nonprofit social enterprise
Yeah.
and then getting in the grant program so that hopefully one day, you know,
Mm-hmm.
that's the goal is to one day be like, all right, we have this large lump sum that we can divvy out to be like, this is for the building and this is for the people that are helping operate it in the beginning.
Yeah.
But yeah, dude, just like that question mark wearing guy that's always like, you can get money from this source or this source or this source.
Right.
Wow, dude.
No shit.
I don't know.
It's out there.
I'm just gonna open my mind and try more. You know what I mean?
Straight up.
But yeah, dude. I don't know. Construction is not for everybody, but I think it's good for you right now.
Yeah, I know parts of it are gonna suck, but it's only temporary, and I will learn some shit that's valuable. But that is one thing that kind of sucks unless you're doing something for like a long time.
Hmm.
Um, you just kind of like start over at the bottom of the barrel, or not the
Right.
bottom, but like you're just like it's hard to gain experience unless you do shit for a long time. And
Hmm.
then when you're the new guy and you don't have a whole lot of experience, people just kind of like treat you like you don't know shit, you know?
Dude, yeah, for real. And even after a few years of working in like drywall finishing for me, I
Hmm.
was, after a year, it's like, yeah, I've learned a lot, but man, there's just I really would feel like even after 2 or 3 years, I'd be like, oh, now I get it. Like it just things just
Right.
click more. You like understand it more
Definitely.
if you
Yeah.
do it for 3 or 5 years. Making music, making beats,
Hmm.
you know.
Straight up.
Um, I just had a homie here the other day come for a custom beat. You actually got a project with Drem you finished up, right?
Yeah. I think you just sending it out to the stores today.
Oh, dope.
Yep.
Wait, what's it called? Any idea? Do you know?
My bad.
My bad.
Hmm.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, I'll have to hit him up and have him get on the podcast to
Yep.
promote it. But you produced it all, right?
Yep. I produced it and he recorded it at the apartment.
Oh, he
Yep.
did.
Hmm.
So it's technically like a Forever '06 studio production.
Yeah. 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 I mean, he was there when I did all the songs or like made the beats or whatever. That's the cover for it.
Oh yeah, falling off the skateboard.
Yep.
Nice. I'm supposed to talk to him too. I was thinking about him today. AJ Forte.
Right.
Yeah. Young. Oh, G Easy's clone.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, he's cool, man. I want to. I feel like it'll be so much easier with all these people once we have a building that we're
Yeah.
operating out of. I'm like, dude, they'll just fucking respect us more or something. I feel like. Maybe they
Right.
won't. Maybe they'll be like, dude, those guys fucking suck. Their studio's lame, and come to my place. It's cheaper. No.
Right. I don't know, man. People are gonna judge no matter what.
Yeah, for sure. I was like, man, I'll probably get some of the older guys. They'll probably dig it, but there might be some that are like, yeah, you hip hop people, what the hell, you know?
Right.
This isn't music. It's not how you gotta play a real drum kit. You don't make a drum with your, you
Yeah.
know, you
Yeah.
can't. But you can't change people's minds sometimes. You know, it's like, look, man.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, that's like I like Twitter kind of because uh it's a lot easier to like post and ghost on there,
Hmm.
because it's not as like it's not as intimate as the other places, but it's also like the worst place on the internet because all people do there is just fucking argue about everything forever.
Well, man, if you make some stuff that gives people something to argue, then you could become famous and rich,
Yeah,
like Tom McDonald.
right.
You know, I
Yeah.
mean, or Jake Paul. Do
Yep.
controversial. Dude, did you see he knocked out that Tyrone Woodley?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Damn.
He can throw a
He,
punch.
I'd say that he's actually. I'm like, damn, he's motherfucking proven himself actually kind of more now.
Well, I think I don't know shit about boxing, but
Neither do I.
I think it's starting to become like more like kind of less of a sport and more just I think it's rigged. Like some
It
of
could
those,
be entertainment business for sure. You
straight up.
know, and that's what I'd be like. I'm like his card. He's like, I will never lose. That's like what his thing is. Or even Sean
Hmm.
O'Malley. I don't know if you're a fan of Sean O'Malley. You're familiar with him?
Yeah.
I'm a fan because I'm like, yo, dude, I'm just stoked to see anybody do like what they love in life, especially out of
Yeah.
area.
Straight up.
But and Tim Welch too. I'm glad to see he's doing. Did you grow up with Tim at all in Great Falls?
I don't think so.
I knew him from skateboarding and stuff, but yeah, I'm
Hmm.
just glad to see people are active. But what I was saying about Sean O'Malley was, damn, what isn't he basically undefeated?
I don't know. I
He
haven't
had
been
a
following.
Well, he had one fight where something whack happened, where like the dude kicked him and it like hit this nerve, where his whole leg went like numb,
Hmm.
so he couldn't use his leg,
Wow.
and so he lost. But
Right.
yeah, dude, I don't know. You always wonder UFC. It's you know, it's a business. I heard it's actually like a business, not registered as a sport.
Hmm.
So I'm sure mixed martial arts is a sport, but the UFC
Right.
business. So
That
money.
makes sense.
When you got big money on the line, you can do whatever the fuck you want.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. And those boxing matches, they get paid some crazy money. Those big ones.
Yeah, for real. It would just take, it's like if you're gonna box or something, you gotta dedicate yourself as an athlete.
Hmm.
Sometimes it's nice to have something like that,
Yeah.
because then you're like, oh, I'm gonna wake up and get fit every day, and your regiment, you'll be on top of it and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. I've never been a fighter.
Yeah. I mean, I get it, but you really do have to like dedicate your whole fucking life to that.
Yeah, dude. I want peace and love.
I mean, it is good to know. Like I've been thinking about like getting into like jujitsu
I have
just
thought about it as
because
well.
you don't really need a lot of strength. It's all mostly technique based, and then if some shit goes down, you know,
Well, and
you'd
that's
be
what I've thought too. It's just the
mhm.
self-defense skills.
Yeah, yeah,
Because I want my son. I was like, well, if I get like me and my son enrolled in like karate or
right.
something, but it's like, yo, you'll learn the disciplines. It's also really good for discipline,
Straight up.
disciplining the mind and body,
Yep.
and and how to react in situations.
Yeah.
Because you know how people say, "Oh yeah, now that your hand's a lethal weapon."
Right. I don't know how true that is.
Right? Yeah, I don't know.
But it
Um,
is, the sentiment is right.
yeah, where it's like, oh, if you know how to use it, you could like,
Really fuck someone up.
oh, for sure, you could kill somebody.
Yeah.
Just one good hit to the head.
Yeah.
There, um, Jason Ellis. You know Jason Ellis at all? Skateboarder.
I think
Uh,
so.
he does like talk. He used to do Sirius XM radio, and now he has a podcast.
Hmm.
Him and Tony Hawk have a podcast.
Okay.
It's pretty rad. But yeah, Jason Ellis, he also got into MMA after he was a pro skater.
Huh. That's the trip.
Dude, yeah, dude, you gotta check out Jason Ellis. Dude, I'm just like a big fan of. I don't know if you ever seen the old Tony Hawk's Gigantic Skate Park tour.
Um, maybe. I'm not sure.
It might have been like a TV show, I think.
Right.
I just watch it on YouTube now, and it's just an old tour from back in the day. Um, I think when the video games released, skateboarding was going through like X Games was hitting the scene, you know,
Right.
and skateboarding just had a huge wave of popularity.
Yep. I vaguely remember that.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, it was just cool that I don't know, dude. You know Tony Hawk. It's like, dang man, I seen some Tony Hawk skateboards in Walmart, and I was like, well, that's cool. But there's a company, Braille. You know Braille. We talked about Braille.
Mm-hmm.
I heard they got Walmart boards now
Really?
that are actually like more
Not
like
bad.
a skate shop board.
Huh. Well, that's cool.
Dude, yeah.
I fuck with that.
I think skateboarding's gonna have a whole nother wave of popularity now.
Well, I think it is just since like Instagram and shit, you know?
Instagram changed the game, baby.
Yeah. Yeah.
I need to get on. I'm actually again going through like renovating my Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
Be like, okay, I need to clean up and figure out what I'm doing with these. But yeah, dude. Shit, you don't even have to work on video parts like back in the day.
For sure.
And I follow like skateboard vloggers.
Yeah.
That yeah, dude. It's just even if they're not like the world's greatest skaters,
Mm-hmm.
it's just I don't know. You know how it is. You just get like interested and then attached
Yeah.
to like somebody's channel.
Just follow along what they're doing.
Yeah, dude.
Yep.
What, you ever think you're gonna do some more stuff on your YouTube channel?
No.
None at all? You gotta get you a nice, really legit music video, huh?
Yeah, dude. Yeah, well, I was trying to get into it the other day, and I got so many different fucking emails, man. It's ridiculous.
Oh, yeah. Cleaning up house is hard, like with the internet stuff.
Yeah. And my YouTube one, it's uses iCloud, and they make it so fucking hard to reset your password with iCloud.
Aha.
It's like they have to review it, and then they're like, once they approve it, you have to wait like 5 or 6 days,
Oh
and
my God.
then once that comes, they only give you like a few days to do it. So if you miss that, you have to do the whole thing over again.
Dude,
It's
man.
a pain in the fucking ass. So I was trying to get into it. I can't remember why. Um, yeah, probably just start uploading beats more there, you know. And I actually was gonna drop this song. I might have showed it to you. The On the Way Down,
Oh,
I was
yeah.
calling it. Yeah.
Dude, that song's dope.
Yeah, I just did the cover art for it today. Maybe we could screen share and I could show you. Oh,
Yeah, do.
I had to use your Photoshop too.
Oh, nice. It didn't
um,
even fucking Adobe didn't even let me know.
yeah. Let's see. Oh, host disabled participant screen sharing.
What? I don't want you sharing no no nudie pics, okay?
Right?
Okay, where's the thing? Multiple. Now can you?
Let's check it.
By the way, I think H3 was like banned from YouTube for a while. Oh,
Really?
dope. Wait, what is that?
I don't know. You tell me. It's
Well, what I see is a I don't know, is it like an inkblot test thingy? It kind of looks like a freaking wait, I
you're
see
looking
like a
at it too hard.
person falling down.
Yeah, it's like the flight of Icarus.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
That's dope.
So yeah, I was working on that and I was just gonna drop it, but I think I might put it out a week or something so I could try to get it on some playlist or something because I've never done that before.
Oh yeah, that'd be good. Shit, man, I need to get on putting my playlist together because I just need to put some things on the website that's like, click this, you could submit to this playlist. Like I want to on my Soulfire, Spotify or something have like independent, you know, rap artists or something,
Yeah.
and just start to build the playlist so that we can hopefully build a listener base.
Yep.
Because I don't know why I need to try more, but I haven't been very successful so far with getting on these curated playlists. Have you? Or you
No.
haven't tried?
Well, I haven't tried. This one day though, I'm sure I told you about this. This dude hit me up on Instagram, and you know how they do that. They'd be like, "Oh, hit up this person," and you know,
Oh,
because
right.
of course those those people with like the really big or even just somewhat big playlists, like they make money off of that shit. Um,
Oh, yeah.
so right away I was like, well, because he hit me up and he's like, "Yo, dude, checked out your music. You should hit up this guy. He's got a playlist." And I'm like, well, can't really afford to like pay for any promo right now, so like thanks anyways. And he's like, "Oh no, it's all good, just hit him up. I already told him about you. He's waiting for you to message him." So I did. I hit him up and I'm like, "Yo, what's up? Like this guy told me to hit you up." And so of course he sends me all his prices and shit, and I'm like, well,
Is it hit the copy paste? Bing.
yeah. But I even told him, I'm like, well, this dude told me to hit you up or else I wouldn't even have asked, like not trying to waste people's time. But
Right.
so yeah, it's plus I don't know, like, they're all different. They all have their terms, like, $50 and you'll be in the top 10 spots for 3 weeks or whatever.
Yeah, and I don't even like trust those. Like I want to,
Right.
and that's why I'm like, gotta find the organic ones,
Mm-hmm.
or something. Start creating our own playlists. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And
Straight up.
then, like, that's the goal eventually. Is like, yeah, just become our own source, like a no jumper, double XL, stuff like that. Where it's like, yeah, we're promoting other artists as well. We're still in the mix,
Yep.
but by helping shine some light and build a network of all these other people, it just builds the whole network. So,
For sure.
but yeah, I'm realizing that I need to be better about that because it matters
Mm-hmm.
to the audience, to us,
Yeah.
and to potential, like, I don't know. You think of all the people. You know how they judge you by numbers these days, for sure.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I mean,
It's true.
yeah. And I don't know. Wanting to be finding the right ways to get your numbers up
Mm-hmm.
is kind of actually, you gotta be smart,
For sure.
thoughtful with it because there's so much fucking offered nowadays that it's like, dude, 75 to 80% of these are probably scams
Right.
or something where it's like you might get what you paid for,
Hmm.
but it might be from like, I don't know. That's what I wonder about a lot of these things where they'll be like, you'll get organic audience, organic listeners.
Right.
It's like, but what does that mean? How are you're paying people to listen to it?
Right.
Or what? You got 200 bot accounts
Hmm.
that you like run on a loop or something. I don't know. It makes me wonder.
Well,
Cause dude, people could have. You could literally run loops if you had 20 fucking laptops or phones or tablets.
hmm,
You could literally run loops on shit
yeah.
on your songs,
Yep.
and you could make all these accounts, make
Straight
sock
up.
puppet accounts, and literally build an empire out of ghosts.
Yeah. I know.
God, it's crazy. Did you ever hear about the dude? There was this guy that like created this big false like interview and promotional video that made it look like he had this like band that would like sell out huge
Really?
places or something, and then yeah, and
The fuck?
then had like a gig at like Madison Square Gardens or something. I don't even know.
That's insane.
And I think it might have been a situation where it was like he had to like pay the venue to like host an event there, and then
Right.
and he's like, I just pulled the greatest prank on the internet ever.
That's so stupid.
And I was like, what? No, you just kind of ended up shooting yourself in the foot here.
No shit.
But yeah, I don't know. That he took fake it till you make it way too far.
Yeah.
Not good.
Well, I mean, I imagine there's got to be like a shit ton of people out there who are like running blogs or have playlists and shit who aren't really big, but they
Hmm.
do shit like that, and maybe
Yeah,
like don't even charge people.
that's what I'm
But
trying to do. And well, we got to find those other people,
that's what I'm saying is like, how do you find them if they're not that big? You literally just have to like just crawl the
Yeah.
web.
I guess that's why I'm, with this podcast, that's our one. Okay, if I start having these Crossroads podcasts or Crossroads playlists,
Hmm.
where it's like, yeah, it's just, the people that come on the show, obviously, we would like throw them on the playlist. Other people could occupy, and hopefully, we would gain popularity. Not to be popular and be recognized, but to be successful. I
Yeah.
mean, because at the end of the day, look, that's all I'm really trying to do. You know, when it comes to all this bullshit, when people are like, I don't care about the fame, I don't care about the money, I don't care about the bitches. It's like, dude, I'm just trying to get fucking successful. Whatever that means, where you're like, I'm good.
Mhm.
It's working. You know.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I want the bitches.
I'll wingman you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to. I mean, dude, I sent you a new song.
Oh,
Oh, I
did
sent you
you?
the "Come as You Are,"
Oh
the
yeah.
Nirvana remix.
Yep.
So last night I was fucking with some vocal stuff,
Okay.
and but what I did was a lot different than what I've really normally ever done.
Yeah.
Where I was kind of like mashing up songs, like say just lyrics from like different songs. So I'm gonna have to figure it out as far as uh, copyrights go, because I do want to get the clearance.
Yeah.
Um, but I'm like, I just want to. I think we could become really successful with some music too. That's like, say I would take "Come as You Are" lyrics and then mix them with "Come my lady, come my lady," you know,
Hmm.
and then maybe throw in like another tidbit from a different song that's like, oh,
Right.
I'm just gonna take this one piece of that. And if I have to get clearance, I'm not sampling it, but I am like technically like covering it, sort of.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna see.
I think it's considered a interpolation. I'm not.
Interpolation.
Yeah, I'm not exactly sure, but I think so.
Yeah. So but yeah, for the bitches, club
Uh-huh.
music. I'm like, dude, I like to make all kinds of music, and I've heard you make some club bangers too.
Uh, I mean, yeah, I try. I'll fuck around with anything.
Dude, yeah. I mean, I know you make different types of music. Like you might be on the sad wavelength. Sometimes it's like, yeah, it's kind of that emo trap, a little lo-fi.
Mm-hmm.
But I've heard some shit from you that I was like, dude, this is like Flume. This is like pop,
Right. I
like
love Flim.
EDM stuff.
Yeah.
And then punk rock. I've heard you like punk rock and metal stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, man, once you know, as it all comes together, all your various, production styles.
Yeah.
I'm like, dude, we gotta make that fucking club bangers.
Dude, I haven't really tried to do anything like that in a fat minute, so I think it'd be fun.
It's fun, dude. I've been
Yeah.
having fucking fun. Cause I'm like, dude, music. It's like, oh, this song is in this key, but even I'm just trying to I'm gonna take this riff, smash it with this riff.
Yeah.
Even if I can't get copyright clearance one day, I'm like, dude, this is some music people are gonna fucking dig. Cause it's like,
Yep.
it's just fucking fun.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
But so yeah, if you want to do some production stuff on some of these projects I'm doing with the mashup
Yeah, dude.
remixes.
Yeah. Um yeah, dude, for sure. I checked out that Come As You Are one.
Hmm.
I didn't check out the vocal stuff yet. But I'm not really doing shit tomorrow. So I could definitely I think it'd be cool to do some drums, maybe try some vocal shit too.
Yeah, dude, for sure. I thought some vocal shit from you would be dope because the Young Signal kind of reminds me of like the Kurt Cobain vibe.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, some drums. Um, Obviously with the club stuff, I'm going kind of with the trap. And I don't know, dude. Like, cause I'll work on some that I'll do like a Jimi Hendrix. I have a few Jimi Hendrix ones in the bag, like a Voodoo Child one and a Purple Haze one.
Okay.
Um, but they might be a little more like old school rap vibe too. Like the boombox on the shoulder type vibe.
Yep.
You
Oh yeah.
like kind of like Berserker. You remember when Eminem released Berserker?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I like that.
Right. That was Rick Rubin, I think.
Fucking the Godfather.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, that guy. That's who I strive to be like, actually.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm just like, dude, you know, Josh Fruze said it to me once, and then I realized where I was like, you know what? He's right. About the producing, you know. Not just
Mm-hmm.
being an artist, but being the producer.
Right.
Now you got what? You did Anthony Johnson's. Or wait, now he's calling himself Finch, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I did two for him and then this one for
Oh yeah, you
Drem.
did two for him.
Yep.
That's right.
Those were bigger ones. They were like
Like 14 songs.
something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, if you pass the dozen, I'm
Mm-hmm.
like, oh yeah. Um, but it was funny. I seen somebody promoting like a full length EP.
At what?
Huh? I know. I was like,
That's not how it works.
I was like, no, a full length EP. That's an oxymoron.
Yeah. That's like saying EPLP.
Yeah. And but I remember seeing a post somebody made in the past. It was like, what's an EP? Like, you didn't have enough material, so you just released that amount. Like, is that what you think about an EP? What do you think about
um, well, it really doesn't matter too much because those names come from like when they were on vinyl.
it? Right.
Because originally it was either a single and then anything in between a single and a LP, which is long play,
Mm-hmm.
would be an EP. So it's like anywhere from like two to however many songs could fit on like a 7 inch or whatever, which would be like, 10 minutes or 15 minutes or whatever.
Yeah, I
So
think they're.
I think it's anything more than a single and anything less than a full album.
Yeah,
So
and honestly, I think that they're good to make. Even if you've
yeah,
made full albums,
yep.
it's still good to release song or a project that if it has 5 songs,
Mm-hmm.
make sure they're 5 fucking great songs,
Yeah.
And or it's like sometimes you'd hear a band release an album, you're like, oh, I'm looking forward to this album, and like there was 2 good songs and the rest were filler,
Right.
you know. And
Yeah.
it's like, dude, I don't know. Like, just keep, from what I've learned, the more you make, there's gonna be a few golden nuggets,
Yeah.
and
Straight up.
it's okay to be like, you know what, that song doesn't even need to
Mm-hmm.
be heard by the masses.
For sure.
Like,
Definitely. Yeah. Like also too, just going from like, from like vinyl to CD to streaming, like you don't really even have to do albums.
no,
Like
nowadays,
unless you're like really big and you have like thousands of fans that are like, we need an album. Like you don't really need to make an album. Like if you're just
yeah,
making music and trying to like get your name out there and get the ball rolling and shit, like you could just drop singles, like
yeah, that's kind of, I think if you're gonna release like a body of work that it fits, like, say I'm gonna put together a rad party mixtape
right.
or whatever, where it's like, yeah, this album is just like a party vibe album.
Yeah.
Or if you're even that type of artist, some artists stick to one thing. They're like, I do one type of music,
Yep.
like I don't make emotional music. I just write club bangers.
Yep.
But so I don't know, and you could put a good album together that has a variety, if it has a story to it or whatever.
Yeah.
So,
Oh yeah. No, I mean, like if you have a reason to do an album, like yeah, fucking do it. But
but you
I
don't
don't
have to
think
waste your time for fucking 2 years
yeah,
to release. You might as well release some material.
for sure. Yeah.
Plus, if you sit on something for too long, dude, it just gets stale.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Like a
it's true.
Chinese democracy, dude. XROADZ was working on that shit for like 12 years.
Yeah, no shit.
It was pretty dope, but it was weird.
Yeah.
Buckethead.
Oh, I know. Yeah.
You
I
got me
mean,
into Buckethead.
dude, I haven't listened to some Buckethead in so long.
Dude, fucking. So,
Sorry, but speaking of
yeah.
putting out music, like he's put out so many fucking albums, dude. Like,
Buckethead?
yeah,
Oh,
it's
dude.
like 70 albums or some shit.
And they're like instrumentals mainly?
Yeah, and they're all fucking
Insane.
fantastic.
Like, he's
Yeah.
such. Dude, oh. I've again been having, like, I'll have to rekindle the flame
Hmm.
of music a lot,
Yeah.
And uh, what I'll do is I'll just be like, okay, I'll just do something different.
Yeah.
Like playing the guitar, I'm like, sweet, yeah, I love playing the guitar. Okay, I'll just play the keyboard more,
Yep.
or switch it up, and just, and then I start to get those feelings in your brain where you're like, you ever feel like your brain is producing new, I don't know,
Like pathways.
yeah, something like that, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
and then you start to get that tingling sensation where you're like, dude, something's going on here.
Oh yeah,
I'm
yeah,
getting smarter.
for sure. I mean, I'm sure that's what it is. Just your brain forming new like neural pathways, you know, and I think that's where the best creativity comes from. Because if you do the same shit over and over, it's like you're not learning anything. You're not really growing, you know.
Yeah, dude. And I'll feel it like in my hand sometimes with the keys because I'm trying to get better at playing piano and singing or rapping at the same time sometimes.
Right.
And I'll just feel it in my hands differently
Yeah.
because it's just like, oh, I'm trying to teach my kids too where I'm like, well, you kind of have to let go of your thought
Yep.
and once you like feel that rhythm and you let the music kind of take you somewhere,
Yeah.
I don't know, dude. I'm actually pretty surprised. I, I guess I was surprised when I first started seeing you like producing out beats. Like when you moved in with me a while back, when before my wife got pregnant with Journey,
Yeah.
you were working at the crepe place.
Mm-hmm.
Um, yeah, you produced a lot of beats even there.
Yeah. Yeah. That that was like that was around the time when I just started to get just into it, you know.
More focused on. That's when I was listening to a lot of Flume with you. God, he's got such a.
That's right.
I'm
Mm-hmm.
still trying to figure out that Flume sound sometimes.
It's it's futuristic. That's why I like it.
I like the in and out kind of like.
Like
There's
the
this weird.
pulsing.
Yeah, dude.
Yep. Yep.
And
The synths you use too, they're so like fluffy almost or something.
fluffy. Dude, that's what you got to do eventually is start making some pack things. It's like, yo, this is the Young Signal sound kit where it's like, yo, this is what his
Hmm.
main. You probably have
Yeah,
already been building it. Yeah.
I started building it and I kind of like I need to I don't know, some things you just got to spend a lot of time with to even figure out like, oh man, I guess I really love this kit because I always use it, you know. But
Hmm.
when you're just going through all your packs, you know, like which kick should I pick? You know, it's like kind of hard to decide.
Yeah, it is. I don't know. I'm pretty like. I do love getting experimental, but I am still just like a super fan of just OG. I'm like, dude,
Hmm.
I just love an 808 kick or,
Yeah.
just like a standard. Every once in a while, I might mix it up with something funky, but I'm always like, I just like the original, like, dude. So I was fucking with this other drum pad here. I'll show you. The drummer in Big Sky Vibe, Kevin Crow Merrick. Do you know him at all?
No.
He's cool. He was just a few years behind me, so I thought you guys might have been in the same grade.
Right.
All right. So this is his.
Oh yeah, sick.
Have you ever messed with one of these?
No, but I've definitely seen them.
Yeah, dude. I just started learning more about it today.
Hmm.
And he just left it. He was like, "Yeah, you can use it. I don't ever use it." I was like,
Yeah.
"All right, sweet." But yeah, you can basically just design some like loops, and you have all these different, you know,
Hmm.
kicks, hi hats, but you have some like pitch controls
Yeah.
and all those different things, which is pretty fun.
Yep.
Um, I was surprised that it had these outs on it that are like
Oh wow.
you could go each individual out or just like a main out.
No shit.
But yeah, I was like, dude, damn, that'd be great for like mixing.
Straight up. That's sick.
But yeah, I'm a fan of those. I like doing like the live loop stuff,
Hmm.
and
Hardware, man.
You said you got a new piece of hardware, right?
Uh
Auto-tune thing?
oh yeah.
You got it?
It's like a pedal type thing almost. Well, it is a pedal.
Is
Let's
it
see
the
if I can
TC
find it.
Helicon?
I think it is.
Is it the
Yeah.
blue one?
Yeah.
Ah,
How do you
I'm
know?
so jelly right now.
How did you know about that?
Cause it's on my Christmas wish list.
What? For real?
Yeah, let's check it.
Yeah, I think I got it. That's funny shit.
Let's see here.
Damn it.
All right, sorry to any listeners out there. I'll pause the video because. Oh wait, no, he's coming back. I am gonna start uploading these onto the audio streaming only sites, Spotify and all that.
Man, that was a struggle.
It looked like you transferred in a different world, dude. That is the
Yeah,
one,
it is.
dude. I want that thing. Let's check it.
So it's got this gender knob.
Right. I'm gender fluid, so.
Yeah. So yeah,
No,
I
I'm a
think
man.
that's like in auto tune how you can set the format. You know, you ever fuck
Yeah,
with that?
how it's like
Like the throat
well,
length.
I don't know. I do have the auto tune, but for some reason I hadn't had it working properly. So I will use Pitcher in FL Studio.
Right.
It's basically what Antares auto tune is like the most popular one.
Mm-hmm. It's got this USB too. I never noticed that. So I think you probably could hook it up to a computer.
Nice.
Yeah, I've only used it a couple times, but yeah, it's like
You should be using that every show.
well, that's why I got it.
Oh.
I,
Dude,
I haven't
yeah, I'm gonna
I
buy
haven't
one
used
of
it live yet.
those. Let me see it though, cause it has the you can change the key on it.
Yeah, you could change the key, but it's not like the only thing I don't like about it is you can't set like
The scales, major to minor.
right.
Is it all of them though? I would imagine. Like,
Yeah, it's all the notes. So I mean, as long as you're like you can hear the notes that you want to sing and you're like fairly good at singing,
right.
then it shouldn't be a huge problem.
Auto-tune's dope though. So yeah, I have this one.
Oh, what? What is that?
It's same brand. It's a reverb.
That's sick.
But yeah, TC Helicon. This one's from Shelby Bean. He gave it to me, I think, kind of as a gift or payment type thing back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
So it's cool. It's got like, probably not clear on here, but you know, you can just change the different things
Right.
and set that. So basically, I want to get, this, then the blue one for auto tune,
Mm-hmm.
and then they have like a delay one. Cause I'm like, gotta have that fucking delay if I'm gonna sound like Kanye, you know,
Right.
Travis Scott, you know.
Yep.
It's just like,
Yeah.
so I
That's
would be,
just fun.
yeah, dude. So I was running it through my computer with the band the other night, which was the first time I ever fucked with like the auto tune with the band.
Yeah.
But it was cool just to, and honestly, dude, it's kind of another piece of your arsenal, you know?
Yeah.
How many, really never seen any hip hop shows or anything around here that
Mm-hmm.
utilize autotune.
Nah, man. I think it'd be dope. I I fuck with it a lot, man. Like I don't think I would ever really like even have started to try singing at all if it wasn't for autotune. You know, like a lot of people talk shit on it, like, you know.
They do. I'm not too proud. I'm like, dude, autotune's fucking yes.
See, the thing about it though is like people are so fucking dumb that they think like they think it's cheating when it's like it's so fucking obvious that you're using auto tune. It's not like you're trying to hide it, you
Yeah.
know. Like every single fucking song you hear on the radio, they're using auto tune, and it's not even just for an effect. Like if you're
If
using
they
it,
have it turned all the way down, but you still have it like just a little bit,
mhm,
you won't even hear it, but everything will be on point.
right, yeah, which is fine even if you're doing it for that reason. But if it's like full, full speed and it's like T-Pain type shit or Lil Uzi Vert type shit,
Mhm.
it's like it's an effect, just like you.
It's an effect. It's like a paint, if you're painting a picture.
I mean, it's just one of those things where it's trendy to hate on it. So everyone's like, "Oh, you fucking use autotune. It's autotune trash."
Yeah, dude. But, I just think that we're, those really open-minded type of artists too, you know.
Yeah,
Where I'm like, look, man, I love the OG, the rap, where it's like straight up, no echo, nothing. It's just like straight up. But then you kick that
right.
effects on, it's
Mm-hmm.
cool too. So, I think
Yeah,
appreciation of both,
yeah.
cause and I
Oh
like
yeah.
stuff too that sounds like shitty vocals. Like I like making songs that's like, dude, my vocals
Mm-hmm.
sound kind of rough,
Yeah.
but I like that.
Yep.
It's a rough
Yeah.
one,
It's just
It's cool.
whatever's needed for the song.
Yeah. And a lot of people will trip on, oh, you got to be a good singer or whatever. I'm like, like Bob Dylan is definitely probably
Yeah.
very hated for his nasally like
Mm-hmm.
voice.
Yeah.
But I mean, write a good song or something, or just do it to it. Get out there and do your thing.
For sure. I think what I've learned, and I'm still not even there yet, really, but like you gotta write something that's like good for your voice and that's like in your range and it's something that's comfortable and that makes sense, something that like you would say or you would actually sing, like if you're trying to sing some shit like fucking Christina Aguilera or some shit, like it's probably gonna sound like shit unless you could actually really fucking sing.
Yeah,
But you could come up with some shit that's like catchy and fun and sounds good if it's something that's meant for your voice.
yeah, dude. Yeah, and right now I made all different types of music, but I've just really felt recently where I was like, you know what? I need to make some really feel good like
Yeah.
shit that DJs all over the place, even if they don't know who the fuck we are, that when they type in Nirvana remix club, Nirvana club remix, there's a bunch out there. But honestly, dude, I've checked the internet and I would be like Jimi Hendrix beat or Jimi Hendrix club remix or whatever, and there's not too many, and even some that I have heard.
Mhm.
No offense, like those guys did some great job on their production, but I was just like, it's just not like hitting my G spot.
Right. Yeah,
And
for sure.
so that's why I'm like, there's prime real estate there. There's space for us to be making some dope music that I think if we kind of run off the idea, some people would say this is like clout chasing or cheating or whatever, where I'm like, first of all, I'm having fun with the idea of like taking some other people's music, covering it, doing our interpolation or whatever, and kind of putting our spin on it, taking it and kind of making it a little bit of our own thing and their thing.
Yeah,
People should dig it. We'll probably get hate, but whatever.
that'll happen no matter what.
It's funner actually than playing their songs like normal to me now.
For sure.
Because I'm like, oh shit, I used to just cover songs all the time and like cover it like the song is.
Hmm.
And I'm like, oh, it's actually a lot funner if I just make it like, different.
For sure.
So,
Yeah, I mean, um, fuck, I can't remember what song it is. Have you heard of Gary Clark Jr.?
Yeah, blues guitar player.
He's fucking dope. Yeah. Um, he does a cover of here. I have it on one of my playlists. What was it? It's just like you're saying though. Oh, Come Together. So it's a Beatles song,
Oh yeah.
but it's super dope. It's like, you know, more rock and a lot more energy and just newer sounding, but it's super dope, man.
I'll have to check that out. Yeah,
It's
that's another
great.
one I was thinking I could talk to you about. Was I wanted to make a whole album, kind of like a tribute album, like a Beatles,
Right.
but again, where it's like, yeah, but they're more upbeat. Maybe there would be some soft ones, but it's like, yeah, they're more like.
Mm-hmm.
So when we go performing, putting on shows, we'll be like, yo, we do have this arsenal of like our Beatles remix party songs,
Right.
and
Hmm.
where it's like, yeah, we just took a few licks from this song, put a club beat, a few of our own lyrics,
Mm-hmm.
and just stuff like that, And
Yeah, dude.
I just have a few artists that are really that I would really like to do stuff like that. The Beatles just have such a huge catalog,
Mm-hmm.
and their chord changes, dude.
I know.
Fuck,
It's some of the best.
dude. I know they make me be like, I have got to write a great chord progression.
Dude, I came up with one the other day that I think might be like just as far, like you're saying, as far as chord changes goes. Yeah. It's it's pretty sick. I like
Nice. Oh,
it
for
it
a new song of yours?
I was just trying
Potentially?
to yeah, I just wanted to come up with something that was like because like sometimes you hear one of those songs that's like just that one chord is like holy
Mm-hmm.
fuck, that's that spice, it just makes it so nice. I'm
Oh,
like, how do
yeah.
they do that? um
Oh, it can change the whole song. It can be like, yo, the song's on this vibe, and then they throw in this chord change.
mm-hmm.
It makes it so much better.
Straight up.
And then it still is able to go back to that
Mm-hmm.
original chord.
Yep. Yeah. And I've been just trying to learn like different chords,
Guitar
like
chords?
yeah, just like
Mm-hmm.
ninths and suspended and just all the weird chords, because that's where it's at, man.
Dude, fucking Jimi Hendrix.
Mm-hmm.
I when I first heard Jimi Hendrix, I don't even know, like, of course I loved like Purple Haze, but then I was like, Jimi Hendrix is so weird.
Right.
And I was like, I don't understand this. And I kind of was
Yeah.
like, I kind of didn't like it. At,
Yeah.
it was really hard for me to learn how to play Jimi Hendrix.
Mm-hmm.
Still is.
Yeah, dude.
And but then I just like fell in love with it madly. But some of his chords he'll use. Have you
Mm-hmm.
ever seen some of them chords that are
I mean,
like in Little Wing or Castles Made of Sand?
right. Yeah, they're like just off the wall.
I don't even know what it is. That beginning of Castles Made of Sand? Have you ever learned that lick, the little slidey thing?
No, I know what you're talking about though.
Yeah, dude, you learn that. It's fun. It's just the
Mm-hmm.
chord.
Yeah.
I need to write some songs with those chords because they're just very rarely used in music.
Right. Right.
Um,
Yo, I could play that for you what I wrote.
let's hear it, dude.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get more guitars on the XROADZ podcast, man.
Fuck yeah, dude. All right. I'll sit on my bed for this one. Oh my god.
Out of tune.
Yeah, I'm gonna tune real quick. Yeah, I have this. You might have it too. Do you have a tuner app on your phone?
Guitar Tuna.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's where I got all these chords.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, because you go into tools and then chord library.
Mm-hmm.
And then you can just like look at literally every chord, you know, like you pick C and then you could look at like C9, C7, C suspended, and just all the weird fucking chords.
Nice.
I was just like, yeah, I want to like make a whole progression with just different chords.
Dude, that's the way to be. When you start to think on those levels of like that, like kind of almost a little like book smarty, you know, where it's like, yeah, take the all the chords on the chart. Like I used to have a poster with a chord chart. I need to get that again.
Right.
And I would just look at it when I was trying to come up with the new riff.
Yep.
Be like, yeah, I'm trying to play with a chord I don't normally play with, and
Straight up.
yeah, dude, there's just so many weird ones, and you know, music theory isn't actually that hard once you start to learn it.
Mm-hmm.
Really actually makes a lot of sense.
Yeah. Yeah.
As far
I
as even
mean,
just the ABCs and 1, 2, 3s, like it literally, all the composition stuff can be kind of confusing. You know,
right.
like sheet music.
Mm-hmm.
Like I don't read sheet music,
Right. Me
but
neither.
you don't need to be able to do that.
I mean, I found since I started like just producing and using the keys more, that has helped so much with just understanding like the notes and like relations to the notes, you know, and scales and
That's
all
what I need
that.
to learn on keys, scales.
I mean, I don't really know any like when I first started, and I still don't really know any like. I mean, I basically know just like the major uh steps and the minor steps, you know.
Right.
But yeah, I feel like if you just learn something here and there, you know, and you just continue to learn, like eventually it all adds up, you know.
True that.
So yeah, this is what I was playing, and I have no idea the names of the chords, but they're all different, you know, because like you just get so tired of just hearing those same exact chords over and over.
Some people don't even know those chords though.
Right.
Like bar chords,
Uh-huh.
they might only know power chords
Well,
or open chords.
what first got me on this was like I would just play like a major bar chord, but
Mhm.
you lift up your pinky and it just has that kind of like bluesy, jazzy sound, you know. And I'm like, I want to start doing
Oh
more of that
yeah.
shit. Yep.
Let's hear your
Um.
riff.
All right. Yeah. Yeah. Basically that.
Dude, that was sick. That one of them last chords you hit that was all high up.
That was the one, man. Yeah. Where it's like. Damn it. Mm-hmm.
Dude, that's
Yeah, dude.
sick.
I was stoked on it.
Hell yeah, bro. Dude, I've actually been thinking about making some music under like a different profile name
Yeah.
that's just all stuff like that. That's like, yo, this is just like chill guitar music to listen to.
Dude. Yeah.
And
Mm-hmm.
you're great at that finger picking style.
Um, I mean, yeah, it was funny because I was playing that, and my cousin was like, "Oh, that sounds like Kansas." And I'm like, "Oh, you're probably thinking of Dust in the Wind because it's
Mhm.
that same exact picking pattern."
Oh, right.
Um, and I showed it to my other cousin, and he's like, "Oh, it sounds like that Eddie Vedder song,
Yeah.
which is the same exact picking pattern."
Oh, really?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I guess habit. It's like a muscle memory thing.
Mm-hmm.
But
Yeah.
I think I've tried a few other ones, like like I don't ever use them that much. That'll be like not really. I guess it's a sort of pattern, but like just up and down, just
Yeah,
arpeggiated, I guess, you know. But I
for
remember when
sure.
I was like training my fingers to do those. Dust in the Wind is what I learned on.
Mm-hmm.
But then I was like, okay, I want to try it with like assigning each, like, you know, just be like, okay. Eventually, dude, I don't know. I think if you play it enough,
Mm-hmm.
it literally just becomes an extension of your body and your
For
thoughts.
sure. Well, I think it was Dust in the Wind, and I think Cody taught me that when I was very, very first learning how to play guitar. And he taught me that picking pattern. He's like, yeah, just practice this over and over again for fucking hours, you know, which I did. But it got me to use all my fingers, you know. And then so when you're just like fucking around, like you can just come up with something that's like pretty
Dude,
fucking awesome just by using all of your fingers and deciding like what little, doesn't have to be a pattern or anything, but
we should
yeah.
we should do a virtual jam real fast with the 2 guitars.
Could we try it?
Yeah, let's try it.
We're making history.
Right? This will be the first virtual jam on here.
Hell yeah.
I mean, even just, well, I mean, whatever, really.
Yeah.
I don't know if one of us wants to start with a rhythm.
Yeah, just play something. I'll just like,
I'll just play some chords.
yeah.
I'll just play like G D C.
Word.
Me and my boy Young Signal, getting down, getting funky on the guitars. In a metaverse, in a virtual world, we're on a zoom, zoom, zoom. Got the bang, bang, boom, boom, coming through from the bedroom. Oh, take it away, James.
Yeah.
Yo, James, tell me about your day, man.
I'm soloing.
Okay, okay. Now you take over the chords, I guess.
Right.
The G, C, D, back to G.
Oh.
Or no, G, D, C.
Oh. Right.
Hell yeah.
It's weird because I'm
Probably have a
expecting
little,
it's not a delay or anything, but I'm expecting to hear myself through the
right?
headphones.
Yeah, it is weird. But dude,
That's cool though, because there's
we
not really
jammed
too
it.
big of a lag. Yeah. Fuck yeah, dude.
Here, now you play some rhythm and like make up some vocal stuff.
I'm not that good at doing that.
Just a singy thing.
A singy thing. Let's see.
found a lady that would ever want to talk to me. 'Cause I ain't got no money. No money, no, 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 no.
Hell yeah.
The song's called No Money.
Yeah. I got no money today.
Yeah. Say that again. Do it again. Got no money tomorrow.
Yeah.
Never have any money no more.
So I said, fuck money today, fuck money tomorrow. Fuck money, man.
Dude, how about when that guy from Into the Wild did actually like burn all the rest of his money? You remember that?
Yeah.
I don't think that was a good idea. I understand the act of it though.
He made a lot of bad choices.
Especially eating the wrong berries.
Yeah.
But yeah, dude, that guy's life was crazy, dude. That soundtrack though.
Well, yeah, that's
you know
what that.
You know that little lick? You remember it?
Yeah, dude. So. I actually know the whole song.
Can you sing it too?
Yeah.
Dude, you should do that.
Might as well. On any knees, no way to be free. Lifting up an empty cup, I silently that all my destinations will accept the one that's me, so I can breathe. Circles they grow and they swallow people whole. Half the lives they'll say goodnight to, wives they'll never know. Got a mind full of questions and a teacher in my soul. So we go. Oh, fuck.
Dude,
I always do that.
fucking
There's a few
badass,
more
though.
verses.
I love
Yeah.
that song, dude. You have a great voice, actually.
Thank you.
Yeah, dude. Like, you don't even have to be like some sort of like Elvis Presley or Christina Aguilera to even have a great voice. Like that soft singing like that on that song.
Well, that's always been like, and I think that goes into my style a lot, is a lot of that like kind of like folky, kind of like new age folk type shit, where like you've seen God damn it, what's it called? The movie with Ellen Page, not that's not her name anymore because she transitioned, but where she's like pregnant and she got pregnant like as a teen or whatever. What the fuck is it called?
Juno,
yeah, like
she's
the whole soundtrack to that.
Wait, she's a transition to a male now?
Yeah.
Wait, what's her name now? Or his name?
I'm not sure. I can't remember. But that's besides the point. The whole soundtrack to that movie, you know, it's like just real basic like acoustic shit, and the singing almost just sounds like talking. It's just in that register and that energy, but it's like it's good shit, but it's just like, you know, nothing too ambitious, but it sounds pretty good still, you know.
Dude, you need to make a whole album like that.
Yeah, I know.
Or an EP, full-length EP.
Right. Yeah, straight up.
Even if it was just like, you know, it's just good for you to have those songs too, because you could actually be booking gigs with the like that type of music too. I feel like, but really, I don't know, dude. I think that the more you bring your guitar into your music, like, have you seen that Jack Kays?
I'm not sure. I don't think so.
He just recently released a project with Travis Barker, I think. I'm like, dude, either they're cloning Travis Barker or that motherfucker is busy.
I know.
He's collaborating with like every fucking Los Angeles punk rock rapper.
I seen this tweet that was like like, damn, it's crazy that Travis Barker's the only drummer in the world or something like that.
Dude, I'm like, I think it's awesome that he puts himself out there to do that.
Yeah,
Like,
I'm not hating on it.
dude, I've seen Tommy Lee do it a few times. Like, he had a.
Hmm.
Do you ever hear that song Tommy Lee with Post Malone and Tyler
Think so.
Yahweh?
Think so.
Then they did a version with Tommy Lee on the drums, and
Hmm.
yeah,
Right.
dude, I think you just don't see a lot of drummers like feature like that.
Yeah.
Uh,
Well, it's cool too because it's not like he's just back there, like it's in like it'll be like featuring Travis Barker, which is
he
pretty
has
cool.
his, unique style, I guess,
Yeah.
and
Hmm.
that's that's actually what I'm working on, dude. I'm trying to brand myself as that now.
Hmm.
I don't. I had to get over it in my head where it's like, you know, as a, you okay, you could be a guitar player or something like that, like in your town or something.
Hmm.
But I'm like, you want to create it into something that's like super awesome. Create your own unique
Yeah.
craft with it that people are like, I want them specifically on this song,
Hmm.
you know, and that you
Straight up.
can identify that it's them by the playing.
For sure. Yeah, that's always been my goal with music, really. Like just the fact that like, like you want to do something, you want to be successful at something that you love.
Hmm.
But other than that, like my music or my one of my main goals is like, yeah, something like that. Just make something like totally unique that doesn't have to be like better or worse than anything else, but like people know exactly who it is. And there's not
Hmm.
a because that's what I was saying earlier with like singing and shit, like just writing something that's like meant for you, like there's no one else in the world that could be you.
Hmm.
So like if you just like follow that path or whatever, somehow achieve that, then you're going to be the best at doing what you're meant to do. Like that's no one else can do that. So you might as well try to get good at doing you the best you can. Like,
Yeah, dude. And like, okay, so for example, like I remember one time, I think kind of when the space cowboy thing started happening for me, and I remember you saying something like, "Oh yeah, I mean that'd be cool. Whatever." You're like, if you rapped about like made relations to like outer space type stuff,
mm-hmm,
you know, and say for example, like when I first heard of Riff Raff
yeah,
and his vocabulary
mm-hmm,
was off the wall.
for sure.
And I was like, dude, he capitalized on this shit. Like,
Mm-hmm.
who else raps like that?
Well, he's actually like that too, though.
Oh, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess that's when you lean into it and you like find
Exactly.
yourself, find who you are, what your vocabulary
Yep.
is, what your tones and
Mm-hmm.
certain sounds. Like I'd say that type of guitar playing. I know you can play a lot of type of guitar, but that shit,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Right.
I it definitely it goes with your music too, and it's still like that Lil Peep kind of indie punk vibe,
Yeah.
folk punk kind of.
Right. Right. Yeah. Well, that's what's cool about a lot of Lil Peep's music too is like he could sing over anything basically. So a lot of his music underneath is it's pretty varied. It's pretty different.
Dude, you must. I don't know. You heard a bunch of his music that I hadn't even heard of before it came more publicly known.
I mean, yeah, like I didn't I didn't really get into him until after he died, but I got into him pretty heavy. And
I fell in love,
mhm.
basically. I mean, you must have too, in a
Oh,
way,
for
because
sure.
I mean, with the you have the Crybaby.
Hmm.
Somebody else. Oh yeah, Speed Gang. Have you ever heard Speed Gang?
I'm not sure. I don't think so.
Oh, he did a remix of the Red Hot Chili Peppers "Snow." That like
Hmm.
was popping off, but I think he has that on his hand.
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah, a lot of people. He definitely impacted the world, especially after his death.
Yeah, for sure, man. Like he was just on a different path, and he's just like we're saying, he's so unique and like wasn't really trying to be anything else. And when he comes on a track, like you could instantly tell it's him. Like he just
Yeah,
had that unique voice, and just yeah, just a way of like relating a lot of things, like
yeah.
it's
Well,
it's
was
not
that
that
when
easy.
the emo wave started first hitting the emo rap wave? Probably had been out for a while, but sad boy music,
I mean,
like
I guess it depends
always
on.
kind of been around. The blues and
Right.
emotional music has been around forever. I just feel like when Lil Peep came out,
Hmm.
it not to say that these genres and stuff didn't already exist.
Hmm.
He for some reason was just the person chosen by the gods or something that was
Yeah.
like, you're gonna be the one to like bring this music to the masses or something,
Hmm. Yeah. It's.
or make it more socially accepted.
Hmm. Yeah. I mean, he was on that like Midwestern kind of vibe with the music at least, like Midwestern emo, I guess you could call it.
Uh huh.
But I guess it depends on like where you want to say it started. Like I would say a lot of that shit started with like Kid Cudi.
I love Kid Cudi.
But he just dropped another album.
What?
Yeah, dude, it's fucking sick. I've been jamming it.
What is it called?
Man on the Moon 3.
Oh wait, I've heard that.
It's dope.
It's the one where the music video he's like on the ambulance.
I haven't seen the music video. I don't think it just dropped. I think it
Yeah, yeah. I checked it
was
out. I
recent.
love it.
Hmm.
He had a feature with Eminem on there.
Really?
Yeah, it's like Return of Moon Man or something.
I don't remember that.
It had like a cartoon superhero kind of music lyric video or something. It's pretty cool.
Hmm.
Maybe it's not on that album. Maybe it was a single or something.
Yeah, I don't think it is because I listened to it like a few times on repeat. Um, I'll have to check that out though.
Might have been. Oh yeah, probably was just a single.
Might be.
They probably came out around the same time or something.
The cover though for that Man on the Moon 3, the cover art is fucking sick. I love
It's
it.
like psychedelic looking.
Yeah, it's super dope.
Yeah, dude. The visuals. They made a few visuals with that stuff. That's what you should have for your music more.
Hmm.
Because I could see it even. I've actually been wanting to make a visual for a long time of a person eternally falling.
Really?
Yeah, that was. I don't know. I've just had us in my mind where it's like basically that type of thing, the Flight of Icarus, where it's, or some
Hmm.
would say like Lucifer, the fallen angel, just the fallen angel aspect.
Right.
I just like the idea of like, yeah, there's an angel falling, but it just falls forever. Like
Yeah.
it never hits the ground.
Right.
It just,
That's
just,
dope.
just, it's just been in my mind forever that I was like,
Hmm.
but yeah, that song, you're gonna hit the waves soon with it.
Yeah, I might schedule it out for a week. So it might be dropping next Friday.
Nice.
Um,
I guess that's what I need to start doing, scheduling in my head to curate playlist stuff.
yeah, I've never done it before. We'll see what happens.
Well, you should
But
just start doing it for all your future releases. It'll probably increase your, chances and everything.
yeah, for sure. Yeah, yeah, should be cool. I've been sitting on that one for a minute too. At least like a month or something. Which isn't
Yeah.
too long. I've sat on songs longer.
Well, yeah, but I mean, when you're finally happy with it and you're like, you know what, I think it's ready.
Yeah.
Plus, the whole idea of kind of marketing them really is the thing. What I'm going to try to do more of and I just need to rebuild the stores is the merch. But
Yeah.
making merch for the singles.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like, oh yeah, if your album art was just on a shirt available online,
Right.
but maybe you made it look a little cooler,
Yep.
you know, or I've been really wanting to create some new t-shirt designs for drop shipping.
Okay.
Like there's one I'm actually working on for the Lost in a Wasteland
Yeah.
that I'm gonna use that Crossroads logo you made.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm trying to make it right because I'm trying to make it look like an actual badass shirt that you get at like Hot Topic.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Hell yeah.
but I think that stuff would be also good for marketing your songs. Like,
For sure.
wait, what's that song called?
This
On the
new
Way
one?
Down.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, dude. I could see that type of shit on a shirt, like the Led Zeppelin guy.
Yeah.
The the guy that has no wiener.
Right.
Like,
Uh-huh.
they just being an angel sucks, I guess.
No shit.
uh,
Yeah, I wasn't sure what to do with the cover. I was originally gonna do some shit like just a person falling in the sky.
or you should have made it like like a somebody giving somebody head. No,
What? Oh,
like some legs spread and they're like, no,
right on the way down.
on the way down. I'm like, ugh. The thoughts you have, like, should I really be doing this? No.
Right. The lyric too is, uh, I pray that I could fix it on the way down.
Nice.
What are these choices I'm making?
Right? Yeah.
Fuck.
Dude, I know, and that's the thing. It's like I can't help but, you know, with even writing in entendres, cause say I'll be writing these club lyrics, stuff like that, party songs.
Mhm.
It's like, oh yeah. And then you have these like innuendos or entendres, and it's just finding those fun ways to like turn people on,
Yeah,
and then be like, oh yeah, I know what this is about,
straight up.
you know, but just hinting it, not like straight out saying it. Sometimes just straight out say
Hmm.
it. Fuck it.
Yeah, yeah. I do. I go back and forth.
Bro, okay, so I was actually gonna call you for this the other day because I was like, this is another one of my ideas, and it's not. Okay, so I was basically like, look, I'm trying to make a lot of booty music too.
Hmm.
You know, it's like, yo, this music is actually made for twerking, and like,
Right.
it's like booty music, you know?
Yeah.
Let's make some booty songs. And then I was like, okay, I need to one day, if I have to hire somebody, probably, like a professional twerker,
Hmm.
like on TikTok or something.
Yeah.
It'd be like, okay, we make our booty song, you know? We could do a remix of Bubba Sparks' Booty, 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 Rocking Everywhere, fucking whatever, you know?
Hmm.
And then get the TikToker to be like, yeah, I need you to like dance to this, whatever, try and get this shit popping, make it like kind of go viral or something, you know?
Right.
Get the other booty girls to be like, oh, I see what we got to do here. We have to film our booty video to that song.
Right.
So then we can start that trend and be like, okay, now
Yep.
that song's rake it. We can rake it in, and it can, you know, be a success.
Fuck yeah.
So that was just one of my
Booty music.
ideas. Where I was like, dude, I know there's a TikTok twerker out there that's like, give me this much money and I will do a twerk on my TikTok that has this
I'll
many
do a
followers.
twerk.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
for sure.
so that's on my list of things to do.
Uh-huh.
I need to go over it with my wife, but I'm sure she'd probably be like, yeah, that's actually a great idea.
Right.
You know,
Hell yeah.
I'd be like, grab the phone and call the hose. No. There's tons of them
Yep.
out there.
It's true. Someone's gonna shake some ass.
And if it's gonna be me, so be it. No.
Yeah.
uh,
Jake, do a twerk.
I've tried, and it's not a. I was out at the Venice Beach skate park. No,
Right.
dude.
Uh-huh.
Oh my god, that was hilarious. But
For sure.
yeah, dude, twerking. It's a
That
business, man.
that reminds me one of the times that Drem came up
Mhm.
and me and him and Anthony were working on some shit in the studio.
Mhm.
And I should try to find this song because Drem was writing first and he was just going off on some shit. And it was about some shit like that, kind of,
Mhm.
just about whatever. It was booty music. and
Right.
and so Anthony starts writing and then he's just like, oh well, I guess I'll just like write a whole song or a whole verse just kind of based off of what you're saying.
Mhm.
And so he wrote this whole verse just about like just bitches and booty shaking and just like a horny ass verse.
Yeah.
And then Drem goes up to record his part and it's like nothing to do with that.
What?
so,
It's all. Oh yeah, God.
so it's just like this song and Anthony was just like out of nowhere, just like, you know.
That's hilarious, dude. Oh my
It was pretty
god.
funny.
But wait, they went in with the intention of doing a booty song,
I
and it
can't
just
remember how it
kind of
started.
got. Oh my god,
I'm
that's
sure I'm
hilarious.
sure we were drinking and we were just fucking around too, like
Yeah, it's like yo, booty, 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 and then it's like, yeah, my dog died and my girlfriend left
right.
me, and I'm on my last line of cocaine. No,
Yeah.
whatever.
Uh-huh.
And it's like, what? I thought we were going for,
Right.
bitches, boats, and hoes.
Yeah.
You know,
Straight up.
boats and hoes. I was telling my homie, um, Dan, bass player in the band. I was like, yo, dude, we need to make some fucking Lonely Island music.
Mm-hmm.
That's just like some dumb shit that's just funny as fuck.
Yeah.
And make it sound cool. You know?
Yep. That'd
Just
be
for
fun.
fun. Yeah. We should give it a try. And, because I've had some funny ass ideas. I can't remember any right now. But where I was like, dude, I know that people would be out there just fucking dying.
Yeah.
And, yeah, dude, it's fun.
Straight up.
Yeah, I said that to somebody once, or I was like, "Yo, I'm trying to work on making meme music,"
Yeah.
and they're like, "What's that?" And I was like, "I don't know. It's just like
For the
dumb music.
memes.
Yeah, like for the meme. It's for the memes. It's like, did you ever hear that one thing that was like, I need my stimulus check, yeah. I need my stimulus check,
I
yeah."
don't think so.
Yeah, just shit like that, where it's like,
Right.
I don't know, and there's so much like I think it's like a weird gray area possibly with like public domain
Mm-hmm.
where it's like I've always wondered this where say you take like a sound bite of just somebody's like speaking,
Mm-hmm.
you know, um, but it's in a public domain form.
Right.
Say like H3H3 podcast,
Mm-hmm.
how they got um, the dude on the soundboard.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck, why can't I remember his name right now? Zach, I
Mm-hmm.
think.
I'm not sure.
But he's always on the soundboard and he'll launch the effect of like, oh yeah, we took that clip of that person that was on the news and they said, just that really stupid thing that.
Right.
And I'm like, so if it's like public domain, I wonder where the laws are where it's like, okay, if I take that sample of that person in public domain and then I use it in like an EDM
Mm-hmm.
remix, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I'm not exactly sure. I th- I th- I could be mistaken, but I think like with samples and at least for YouTube, like what like flag stuff, is like the amount of like the length of the sample.
Oh, right.
So like you could sample probably like a Beatles song if you only use like 1-2 seconds of it or something
Right. If you
without it
just
being
use like a
flagged at
word.
least. Or even just like I think it's like 6 seconds or something like that to where it gets
Right.
flagged. As far
Hmm.
as the laws goes, like with what you're saying, I'm not sure. I think it's just up to the person. Like if they have a YouTube channel that like you rip something off of, like if they
Hmm.
find that in some music, I guess they could probably try to take it down. I'm not exactly sure though.
Yeah. I don't know. I guess you just always do things. But you know what's interesting? Say like Juice World, Lucid Dreams, you know?
Yeah, Sting.
Yeah. But so
Hmm.
that sample. Now, have you heard that Nas song, The Message?
Yeah.
I'm like, is this the same sample?
Um.
It's the same type of like little
Hmm.
melody thing. And even I
Hmm.
got this sound pack the other day that had a like a sound bite in there that had some sort of like guitar work, and it sounded so similar, but it wasn't the same one.
Right.
But in my mind, I was like, this is the same one. It's just like a little bit different.
Yeah.
Weird.
It is super weird, man, because like with the Juice World, that was a sample, but shit like Blurred Lines, that Pharrell and Robin Thicke song,
Hmm.
they got sued by Stevie Wonder, and it wasn't a sample and it wasn't like the same chords or anything, but it just sounded the same.
Hmm.
And they got sued for that, like just because it was the same vibe.
Dude, so I watched
It's fucked.
yeah, and so you'll have to tell me what you think of this that come as you are thing. Cuz I was like, I wonder because even that crazy town, you're my butterfly, sugar, baby, come my
Yep.
that
Yep.
guitar lick in there.
Hmm.
That's from like an old Red Hot Chili Peppers like instrumental song.
That's right.
Yeah, so I was like, well, I gotta throw this lick in there. So I had like, cause I was like, that's one of my favorite parts of that song. Like
Hmm.
that in my mind, that butterfly song,
Yep.
that guitar riff kind of made that song.
For sure. Yep.
Although the lyrics were really catchy.
I mean, gotta have, yeah, good riffs always help.
Yeah, they do. Dude, John Frusciante, he'd get hired and stuff by like hip hop producers to come in and just
Yeah.
lay down. I think there were times like him and Flea, or just yeah, where they'd be like, yeah, just come in and like they were hired for a while, and he's like, yeah. And then the dude came in, he's like, nothing. I don't like any of this. This is not what
Hmm.
I wanted. And he was like, well, I'm sure there's like, John was trying to say to him, he's like, I'm sure there's something
Right.
within there that you could like chop out for like a sample,
For sure.
but could have been just
Yeah.
a bad day or whatever.
Huh. I mean, shit, that'd be dope.
So that's what I'm gonna be working on now again too. You should do that sometime, bro. Like I was like, you know what? I should just record like 20 riffs on the guitar. They're like these are like emo like guitar riffs for producers to use.
Hmm.
Maybe make like you can download 5 of them for free
Right.
or buy the pack for like $10 or whatever.
Yeah. Yep.
And it's just something I've never really actually tried, but
Hmm.
could be another good avenue for
Oh yeah.
us. And I think,
Definitely.
just the more stuff that we create and design that and be like, yo, it's just always available in the online store.
Hmm.
It's just.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, my website is uh shut down for the moment.
Oh, are you going to change it up and maybe do another one?
I mean, I'm sure I will eventually, but
I mean, I've had that happen to me.
yeah,
because I couldn't pay the bill or something when I was first getting it going.
Yeah, it was pretty much that. Like, I mean, Squarespace is like $26 a month or something.
Hmm.
And yeah, I was paying that every month, and kind of seemed like for nothing because nothing was even going on. So I'm
Right.
like, well, I don't think it'll hurt if I just let it go for a little bit.
Right. Yeah. I remember when I was first getting our site going, and Kayliana would say that to me a lot, like, "What? It's not even making us money or this or that," and I was like, "Oh, well, we gotta have it," and it like is, but
Hmm.
I was just like super adamant about. But there would be lapses where it's like I'm struggling right now,
Yeah.
or I'd be going through like a phase of renewal or rejuvenation, like changing things,
Yeah.
um, like rebranding, and cleaning things up and just stuff like that. But,
For sure. Yeah. Yeah, that was part of it. I mean, just the fact that I'm going to be moving, be in a different state, and you know, just the whole business being registered here in Montana, you know, might as
yeah.
well just kind of reset everything.
Do you think you're gonna stick with it, with forever, or '06, or?
Probably. I mean, I don't know. I'm definitely gonna give it more thought this time, because this first time I was just like, I just really wanted to do it, and I was just like racking my brain for a name. And so I came up with that, and I like it, but I might keep the forever.
I think you should keep that forever.
Hmm.
But I think it's just because when I could see it just on stuff,
Right.
you know, and I think
Yeah.
it's something that people could latch on to,
Hmm.
just like, especially if you continue as well, like I could see it just like with heart type stuff, like emo art with it, like
Hmm.
the emo hip hop culture
Yeah.
and the whole forever aspect where it's like, if you're interested in music, it's usually a forever thing or art.
Yeah.
Usually people want to find something in life that'll last forever. And then the whole thing where it's just like, yeah, emo music and the whole thing like relationships. That's kind of the thing where it's like maybe not everything lasts forever.
Hmm.
And so then it's just kind of it's the bittersweetness of it where it's like
Right.
it's more kind of a broken heart logo.
Yeah.
Where it's
Yeah.
like, yeah, where it's like, yeah, like even life, like you want to live forever.
Hmm.
I mean, you don't really want to. I mean, there's been times in my life where I would think like, oh fuck my life, I want to die,
Hmm.
but not really.
No, I know what you're saying.
So, but then it's just bittersweet because in life we don't live forever,
Yeah.
and that just sucks.
Yep.
So I think it is a good just word, and I like the way it looks,
For sure.
with the FRVR.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think that's good.
Definitely. Yeah. Yeah. I'll probably keep it. Um, I mean, because that is more like it just kind of stands out and it stands on its own, and you don't really have to guess what it means. Like the whole
Right.
Forever '06 thing is like, what does it really mean? People could just like, I mean, I kind of want something that like it means something and it's pretty obvious what it means, but you could also draw your own conclusions or whatever vibe you want to get from it.
Right.
So yeah,
Well,
I guess we'll
yeah. I
see.
mean, it takes time for I think any brand to really develop,
Yeah.
and then to even, I think that. there's always times of like tough periods where you lose confidence too in the brand, because I have
Hmm.
at times where I'd be like, oh, nobody's even believing in the brand or whatever, and sometimes I'm really just in my head too much. Um,
Yep,
but again, I think it just takes like being dedicated to something forever, which
for
is
sure.
another good reason where it's like, look, if you stick with anything long enough,
Yep,
any name, then I think it like we've probably said that in the past, where it's like eventually whatever you're doing just overpowers the name.
for sure.
Like you could call your company Floobity Flobbity,
Yeah.
and people be like, dude, have you listened to Floobity Flobbity?
Hmm.
It is so fucking good.
Yeah. I mean, it's true.
Yeah, dude. I don't know. But,
Yeah.
well, I still
That's
believe in forever. I
for
always
sure,
will.
bro. Hell yeah. Yeah,
Even
dude.
as it changes.
Yep.
Well, I'm glad to hear you got a new job.
Yeah.
That you'll be able to stack money underneath yourself again and get ready for your next adventure.
Hmm.
What do you have a goal of when you want to go down? Possibly to move?
So I'm thinking like mid to late spring,
Mhm.
like May or June.
Oh, yeah, right before summer hits.
Yeah.
Nice.
I mean, I could really go whenever I want, and you know, I was just gonna get like whatever fucking job, and I guess this is kind of whatever fucking job, but I was gonna go work delivering pizzas for fucking Papa John's, you know. But it would
I
be
mean, I
nice
guess you
just
just take whatever presents itself first.
well, I had a couple options and I could have done that. I seen it on Indeed and the listing was like it was like a delivery driver, $20 an hour guaranteed. I'm like, well, that sounds all right, you know?
Mhm.
And so I hit him up and just the way the whole thing went down, like I went down there for an interview and the dude just like kind of forgot
He was
that I was,
stoned, man.
yeah.
I'm baked,
And
man. I've been baking pizzas all day.
for real. And yeah, and he like didn't even have time to do the interview that day. And so he just sent me some paperwork to fill out and I was going to come back like the following Tuesday. And it sounded like I had it in the bag, which I'm sure I did. But I was looking at the paperwork and it was like $9.30 an hour. And I'm like, well, what the fuck? You
Right.
know, I thought it was too good to be true, like $20 an hour to deliver pizzas. But I guess they like just
Say your tips.
yeah. But I'm like, that's not guaranteed. Like
Right? I mean, you could always just get a job at fucking like a phone app job, probably.
yeah,
Like a Uber Eats. I don't know. I've never done that. But
yeah.
they probably have Uber Eats in your area
Hmm.
where oh yeah, you just go pick up food for people,
Yeah.
stuff like that. I don't really know how well those things work, especially out in Montana. But check this out, bro. So okay, I had somebody like emailed me like, hey, we like your music or something, and um, here's like a link to like 5 free beats from our website or something, right?
Right.
I'm sure they mass email this.
Hmm.
I am beyond the days of feeling special.
Right.
I am not. I'm nobody special. I'm just another fucking guy out here,
Hmm.
you know.
Straight up.
And so I was like, well, I don't really need beats. Like I produce hella beats, but I love fucking with other people's beats, and I love to just freestyle new albums. Like, be like, dude, I don't know, I'm just fucking around,
Hmm.
come up with some fun shit, and so I was like, fuck it, I'll see what this entails. Also,
Yeah.
because I want some ideas for marketing my beats too, right?
Hmm.
And fill out this information. Like, yeah, you'll receive an email with the beats. No email. No beats.
What
Yeah. I was
the
like,
fuck?
good luck selling beats, dude. I don't know if your
No
fucking
shit.
automation machine's not working or if this is just like your way of looping people in to possibly buy beats, but I don't know why somebody would be like
Yeah.
to me I was just like, well, if the beats come through then I'll be interested, but if they don't then I won't be.
No shit.
Yeah. Oh, so talking to this dude today, he's a rapper. I talked to one dude right before you, right?
Hmm.
C Hunneds. He hasn't really ever he's recorded stuff but hasn't released it.
Right.
He's just shared some stuff from his phone on Facebook, and so he's pretty fresh into the whole thing. And I was like, so what do you do for your beats and stuff? I think I sent him one for the cipher because I'm open to
Hmm.
whoever. And he's like, I usually just look for like free for profit beats on YouTube. I'm like,
Right.
there are hella. I
Hmm.
have just never actually met somebody that actually told me that.
Yeah. There's definitely a lot, so there's got to be people using them.
Yeah, dude. And I mean, I actually have some free for profit out, but then I'll also have a bunch of free beats that people can download with a tag,
Right.
but to like not have the tag, you have to purchase it. But
Yeah.
I mean, that's not a bad deal, really. If you don't
No.
want the tag, I don't think there's anything wrong with having a tag on it sometimes. And because for me, I'm like, dude, if I produce a beat for somebody, like, because
Yeah.
I'm starting to get more popularity for Soulfire beats,
Hmm.
and then fuck, what was I trying to say about it? What's wrong with
Tags.
having a little producer tag, being like, yo, it's just my shout out, my name is in there,
Right.
you know, and it just lets people know that I produced it. It's not necessarily that you
Right.
know
I
you
don't
didn't
think there's
buy
anything
it,
wrong with it.
you know.
Straight up. Yeah.
Uh, it's like the logo on slapped onto it, you know.
Hmm. Yep.
DJ Khaled or
Right.
whatever. At
Yeah.
least having, trademarking your own fucking bruh or whatever.
Right.
Like designer, he got the like gra.
Yeah.
It's like God, just gotta come up with our own fucking sound effects.
Right. Yeah. I don't know. I always thought that was cool though, how certain rappers would have their
Okay.
own ad libs. Yeah.
Yeah, dude. And I heard somebody once asking, like, I wonder if these rappers like walk around the house like. I'm like, hell yeah, they do, cause I walk around the house fucking all day.
Right.
Big up,
Uh-huh.
or just like, uh, it's fun. I don't know.
Yeah. Straight up. Hmm.
Dude, that pedal, dude, man. Have you used it much? Or did you get it recently? That one you got the auto tune?
I've definitely used it. I don't do a whole lot of like running shit through the speakers like live type shit.
Right. Because you'd mainly just use it for live performing.
Hmm. Yeah, which I haven't done yet, but yeah, I was fucking around with it, trying to get used to it, because if I'm gonna do it live, then got to know how it works and all that. But it's fun, dude. I like it. It would be super dope to have some reverb on top of it. I think that's all you really need.
Yeah. I like a little delay sometimes, so I could just kind
True.
of get that little like. To me, I like it to sound like a psychedelic trip, where
Hmm.
I'm like, you know how if you're like tripping out, what it sounds like, where you're like, I can hear the fucking, you know, the
Yeah.
little nuances every little second.
Yep.
But I don't know. They have like a chorus one too, but I'm not super into chorus, but whatever. I would get the whole
Right.
lineup,
Yeah.
you know. And I
Let's
like that
check
they
it
have
out.
pedals. Did you see they have a microphone for them too?
Mm-mm.
So the microphone is like in case you're not there at the pedal to click it on and off,
Oh,
you can adjust the effects from the microphone.
wow.
Hmm.
I did not know that.
Dude, so what I'm gonna be doing, bro? Dude, I should reach out to these guys like TC Helicon and be like, "Yo, got a podcast and
Hmm.
music producer. You want me? You, what do I gotta do to get a sponsorship?"
I mean, I found that shit it was at a crystal shop actually.
Crystal
And
meth? I'm kidding.
yeah, that
Crystal
whole
meth? No. It's medicinal. No.
right,
It's
right.
Adderall. No. Um, just at like a place where they got like sage and like spiritual stuff or something like that. You mean?
Yeah, so it's like it's the weirdest little shop here in town. And you walk in and it's like a thrift shop kind of, and then they got it's like a bunch of secondhand shit, and then you go in the back room and it's just full of fucking crystals. And
Hmm.
then but the dude back there, he's got music shit back there too. So he's got like guitars and equipment, and it's all like secondhand too, you know.
Oh,
It's just like a weird like hippie pawn shop kind of.
dude, that's dope.
Yeah, I seen that and I was like, why, I didn't even know they fucking had these.
Dude,
Um
that's what we gotta have at our community center too. Like, dude, if you we're also no, I'm kidding.
yeah.
We're also a brothel and no.
Right. The casino.
Yeah, we're anything you want. No.
Yo.
We're just a bunch of whores around here. You tell us what you want and give us money and we'll do it. No.
Straight up.
Damn, dude, that was a score. How much did you get that for?
It was like $60.
Dude, that thing's 140 bucks.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
You scored. I haven't even been able to find a used one because I was like, yo, I'll find like a used one
No shit.
on the internet, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Man.
that's why I had my computer routed the other day. I don't want to have to do it like that though, through my
Yeah.
computer. I'm
Straight up.
like, no, dude, I'll get these vocal processors and just run it through there.
Yeah.
Well, I can't wait to see you performing with your auto tune.
I mean, it would be pretty dope to like even with like some acoustic shit, you know, just
You
straight
should.
stick and like that has like the speed on it too, so you don't have to go crazy.
Right.
Full
I
on
do
auto
like it when
tune.
it's crazy too.
Yeah.
I appreciate both.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but that would be cool. Even sharing stuff like that online. You can sometimes stuff like that does pretty well on the internet, like bedroom recordings, you know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
And
dude.
I don't think that there's a lot of the acoustic and auto tune music out there.
Right.
But
Yeah.
so yeah, well,
Hmm.
hopefully we can collaborate on some dope music. I think that what's really could be some of our successful shit though is if we do these little remix cover thingies, but turn them into our own. Cause
Right.
that'll just get more people being like, hey, I actually really like that. Now I am going to share this. Cause I'm like, dude, nobody's gonna. I can't get people to share my normal shit.
Mm-hmm.
Not
It's hard.
much. It's not like I'm trying to get them to, but you just want to create something that's so rad that they want to share it anyways, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm like, well, if we poke their nostalgia button, you know,
Mm-hmm.
and bring a little bit of that out, find a few of our favorite songs from the past, or say, because I was like, okay, I want to do something with the uh, in the club, pockets full of come give me a hug, 50 Cent, you know?
Right. Right.
Because in my mind, I'm like, I even just like the dun 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 dun. I'm like, I just want that. We'll recreate that
Yep.
with a different, drum beat. Well, maybe we'll add another lick from a different song,
Mm-hmm.
and then we'll take this other, but we'll re-record it ourselves so we don't have to sample. And
Right.
I'm like, dude, that song's got fucking billions.
Yeah.
And I was like, damn, I wonder what I could possibly do, just by having those little blurbs. Did you ever hear of girl talk back in the day?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going for a little bit of girl talk
Mm-hmm.
type style.
Yeah, dude. Shit was
but
dope.
just recreating it ourselves, so it's not just like samples, because I think girl talk was like samples.
Right. I'm pretty sure.
So
Yep.
I guess we'll just have to experiment with it and
For sure, bro.
see what we can do. But yeah, dude, I guess. Well, I got some cartoons I'm gonna be working on tonight.
Yeah. Hell yeah. Yeah, I'm getting
Yeah,
pretty tired. I woke up at like 6 today.
well, the
Gotta
sun's coming up.
shit, it's not even up then.
Not now, yeah. Fucking shortest day of the year recently.
Yeah.
Or
I'm
wait,
gonna
yeah, shortest.
mm, yep, I'm gonna be starting to fucking wake up at like 4 probably for this shit.
To prepare for your job.
Yeah, I gotta be there at 5:30
Are you gonna be working outside or indoors?
outside, out in the cold, dark snow, fucking
The cold, dark snow?
oh yeah. Well, the cold, the dark, and the snow.
There's black snow that falls from the sky.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
my, it's that fake snow, man.
Right.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Uh, well, that's good though. I'm sure it'll be another good chapter for you of just working
Hmm.
until the next chapter.
I mean,
Doesn't seem like it's that far down the way. A few months.
yeah, dude, I've been here almost a month already. It's been fucking yeah, almost a month, which is
Month.
nuts.
Yeah, dude, it's crazy.
I don't even know how that's possible.
Time is
Oh,
speeding up.
oh yeah, that's right.
It's a new conspiracy.
That's that's the oldest conspiracy.
Oh, it is? Time.
Yeah,
Time fucks with my head though. But yeah, dude, it'll be no time.
it's true, man. Yeah, I know some parts of this is gonna suck, especially the first like week or two, you know.
Well,
But
sometimes, it's like that movie Click where you're like, I wish I could just like hit the autopilot button and like snooze
yeah,
for like, but then that's not life.
yeah, for sure.
So,
Yeah,
well, hell yeah, bro. Well, congratulations on the new job, and
appreciate it.
yeah, good luck with that. Hopefully, we'll be putting together some skate parks with the cement one day. Because I've always wondered I've only seen guys do like, driveways and stuff.
Right.
I'm like, I've seen them put like the rebar
Mm-hmm.
in to like make a quarter pipe transitions and this and that.
Right.
And I'm just like, man, I wonder if it's hard for guys. I wonder what it's like for a concrete guy that does like driveways and stuff like that compared to like one that does skate parks.
I mean, I really have no idea. You're even
Well,
like those like half domes bowls. Like, how the fuck do they make those?
I don't know, dude. I hit one of them up in Missoula and it was pretty gnarly. I was like, damn, I wish I was better and I could actually do like something fucking really awesome here. But
Yeah. No shit.
no. Well, hopefully you learn some things and then one day we'll be making some skate parks together.
Fuck yeah, dude.
We'll make some music together digitally. Let me know
Yep.
what you think of this new music. I'll send you some more of my new recordings too. And
Word.
well, much love, brother.
Hell
Do
yeah.
another podcast soon, maybe after the holidays, before the new year.
Word. Hell yeah, bro.
Well, yeah, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays.
Merry Christmas,
Wait, you
brother.
don't got plans tomorrow? You just hanging out at home?
Pretty much. Yeah.
Tomorrow's Christmas Eve,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Yep. Yep.
Yeah. You gonna be visiting your family for Christmas at all?
No, I'll be here. I mean, this is my family too, so
Right, yeah. What, your mom's just a little ways out of town?
yeah, they're like an hour away.
Yeah. Well, hell yeah, brother. Well, have a good rest of your night. Get some shut eye and
Hell yeah.
sweet dreams. Don't let the
Fucking
bed
A.
bugs bite.
Oh, they're
Dude, bed
gonna.
bugs freak me the fuck out, dude. I've actually worked at places where they got bed bugs.
Yeah,
Or no, where other places did, and I was like, dude, I'm so lucky I never dealt with that shit.
for real, bro.
But I
Fuck
seen
that.
this thing online that they were like, there's a new drug out there where people are smashing bed bugs and then
And
like
smoking them.
and smoking them or something. And I'm like, dude, the sad thing about this is somebody's out there probably trying this.
Oh, for sure.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Well, don't get high off the bed bugs tonight, James.
I'll try, man. It's hard.
All right. Well, hell yeah, bro. I can't wait to see you. Thanks for the jam sesh, homie.
Hell yeah, dude.
Dude, I'm gonna be doing highlights of these. I'm gonna go through and like chop out the sections.
Yep,
Because I'm like, oh, it'll drive way more traffic, and people will watch those little snippets and go back
for
on the
sure.
full episodes. So, we'll do another jam sesh sometime, huh? We'll try to do
Fuck yeah.
beats one day.
Dude, that'd be pretty cool.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, brother.
Well, have a good night, bro.
Word. You too, bro. I'll talk to you
Alright.
soon.
All right. Peace.
All right, later, bro.